Did you know that if you ask AI how to take over the world, it will actually give you an answer? In this episode, we will explore what the AI says about itself being the image of the beast and taking over the world. Could AI create a religion of its own and have people worship it? Well, welcome back to Thomas Taylor Ministries. Today we have an incredibly exciting and thought-provoking episode for you. We're diving into some intense topics that are sure to make you think. Could artificial intelligence be the image of the beast mentioned in the book of Revelation? I believe it is, and I'll explain why. What does the Bible say about this image that can talk and even cause people to be killed if they don't worship it and the Antichrist? We will also discuss how Elon Musk's Neuralink could potentially enhance the Antichrist, making him appear godlike and able to save humanity from disasters like pandemics, climate crises, or even an asteroid strike. So get ready for a thrilling discussion as we explore these fascinating topics. Just so you know, here are some more resources. You can always go to thomastaylorministries.org. That's thomastaylorministries.org, and get lots of resources there. There's videos, there's what else is there? There's articles, there's end time prophecy, there's charts, and there's some podcasts, and there's even some curriculum if you want to start your own Bible school. So that's available over there. But if you want to learn more about the Wormwood Asteroid, you need to go to my website where you can get all these videos, check out all the archives. That's at wormwoodasteroid.com. And so you can also find me on YouTube. Look for Wormwood Asteroid channel. Full videos are not available there. You must go to the description and click the link to the full video found at Rumble, because I'm being censored at YouTube and my content is being pulled. Also, you can find me at Vimeo and also any place where you listen to podcasts. Just search for the words Wormwood Asteroid. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Roku. But this time you're going to search for the words End Time Prophecy. 3 words, End Time Prophecy. And my channel always has the little asteroid there, so you can know that it's me. Also, I do need your support, so please go to Thomas Taylor Ministries, and you can always click the donate button up there, and just $3, $4, $5 from everyone that watches will pay for this channel. So please consider giving to Thomas Taylor Ministries so that we can get people saved in these last days and inform the church of what is to come. What does the Bible say about the end time? I do end time teachings on this channel. I go through the book of Revelation, the book of Daniel, and many other prophecies that talk about the end times. But I do focus a lot on the asteroid because that is a central piece that helps us understand the timing of all these things. If you look through Matthew 24, towards the end there, right before Jesus comes, you'll see the asteroid right there. If you look in the book of Revelation, starting around chapters 8 and 9, that's the asteroid. And so those are central pieces to understanding the timing. And when you understand the asteroid timing, the rest of it kind of falls in line. And if you're always confused, or I should say, if you are confused, you can go to Thomas Taylor Ministries and check out the charts. I also have charts at wormwoodasteroid.com, so check those out. Those are great resources. Please like, subscribe, share this video, leave a comment, and let me know what you think about Neuralink and what you think about AI being the image of the beast. I always like to start with an asteroid watch so we can understand what is NASA seeing, what are the space agencies paying attention to, and what are they planning to do? Where are they spending their money? And so there's lots of articles I keep an eye on. And here's one from iflscience.com. The article is titled, "The Chance of Asteroid Apophis Hitting Earth May Be Slightly Higher Than We Thought." So the article starts off by saying, a new study looking at the potentially hazardous asteroid 99942 Apophis has suggested that the odds of an impact in 2029 or 2036 is ever so slightly higher than we thought. When Apophis was first discovered in 2004, observations briefly placed it at a level 4 on the Torino impact hazard scale, with a score of 0 meaning the likelihood of impact is 0 or thereabouts, and 10 meaning a collision is certain, capable of causing global climatic catastrophic damage that may threaten the future civilization as we know it. So, level 4 is where Apophis was, and that kind of sounds low, but it happens to be the highest level of any object that has been discovered since NASA first started monitoring potentially hazardous near-Earth objects. The article says a close encounter meriting attention by astronomers is how NASA described level 4. Current calculations give a 1% or greater chance of collision capable of regional devastation. Most likely, new telescopic observations will lead to reassignment to level 0. Attention by public and by public officials is merited if the encounter is less than a decade away. Further observations rule out a collision in 2029 as well as in 2036 and 2068, though they will still be close encounters. But in the new study, Canadian astronomer Paul Weigert attempted to look at the odds of a small object colliding with Apophis and redirecting it towards the Earth. In a previous study, Weigert and co-author Ben Hyatt looked at the catalog of known asteroids and ruled out a collision, though there was a small chance of a collision with material traveling with a few of the objects. A new study looked at what sized object would be needed to shift Apophis into an Earth-bound trajectory in 2029, as well as putting it into other trajectories that would result in a collision with Earth further down the line, after its close approach in 2029. The bad news is that a relatively small impactor of around 0.6 meters or 2 feet could be enough to push the asteroid into one of the 2029 keyhole trajectories around Earth, which could put it on a course for a later impact. To create an impact in 2029, Apophis would need to collide with an object of around 3.4 meters or 11 feet. The good news, this article says, however, is that space is big, really big. And so, though collisions have been observed and inferred from the monitoring of asteroids, they are still exceedingly unlikely, and if it did occur, it would have to hit it in the right direction to cause an impact with the Earth. But we still need to consider Apophis is set to make a very extremely close pass by the Earth on Friday, April 13th, 2029, and it will come within 19,794 miles of us. That is so close we'll be able to see it with our naked eyes. Imagine an announcement by the governments of this world about an asteroid strike, like the Bible teaches us in Revelation chapter 8 and 9. In today's already divided world, news like this could send people into a frenzy, fearing the end of the world. And in such chaos, someone might have to step up to take control to prevent global financial systems from collapsing. And guess what? A new form of currency, central bank digital currencies, is already poised to take over if the dollar, yen, or euro fail. Everything seems to be in place for a major shift. Just think about it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to cover is that Elon Musk wants to implant millions of people with Neuralink brain chips. I have the link in the description, found at independent.co.uk. All right, so the Neuralink chief executive announced his plans following an update from the neurotech startup that revealed new capabilities of its brain-computer interface. Now, these are those little chips that surgeons implant into the human brain. Have you ever seen that video where this monkey is playing Pong with only his mind? He doesn't have anything in his hands. He's just thinking, move the paddle up, move the paddle down, move this left, move that right. He just thinks it and it happens on the screen. Now, according to the firm, the second patient to be fitted with the device was able to use it to play first-person shooter games and design three-dimensional objects. If all goes well, there will be hundreds of people with Neuralinks within a few years, maybe tens of thousands within 5 years, millions within 10 years, said Elon Musk. So, Neuralink, the groundbreaking brain-computer interface startup, is revealing new capabilities that can transform humanity as we know it. The company recently announced that its second patient, who was fitted with their innovative device, could play first-person shooter games and design three-dimensional objects using only their mind. This is incredible technology, which showcases just a glimpse of what Neuralink might achieve in the future. Just imagine being able to do whatever you want with just your mind. You don't even need a body. Imagine a world where humans are not just limited by their physical capabilities. With Elon Musk's Neuralink, the possibility of enhancing mankind's cognitive abilities and accessing information at lightning speed could bring some closer to being more godlike. Like the man we know from Scripture, the man called the Antichrist. Elon Musk, the visionary behind Neuralink, shared his excitement on X, predicting that if all goes well, there will be hundreds of people with Neuralink within a few years, and eventually he said millions within 10 years. This is not the sci-fi of the future. This is now. There could be armies of enhanced men and women out there in a very short time. This is called biohacking or human augmentation. As Neuralink progresses, the line between human and machine could blur, opening up possibilities some science fiction writers have only dreamt of. Enhanced communication, rapid problem solving, perhaps even control over our environment through thought alone. This could redefine what it means to be a human. Many believe that this will be the next step in human evolution, where technology allows mankind to transcend their current limitations and reach godlike capabilities.